parts, half a tank of fuel, most of the sand. Okay, right, let's go and find out what the damage is here. Okay, fees. 20 grand. That's actually less than I thought. 20 grand on the loco, 8,900 on the car, and a little bit of scuffing on the other two when I punched them around. Fee summary. I don't want to, I want a fee summary on all of them. Regular wear and tear. Regular wear, 22.4% damage. 22.4% before the job. During the job, naught. 400 per unit. 8,960. So it's basically what? $400 per percentage. Wow. That's quite a lot. Locomotive damage, 14 grand. 11% damage to the shunter. 7.8 to the wheels. 14.9 on the engine. What? Rubbish. Rubbish. $178 squirrel dollars. I can't believe this. Look. $178 to save that squirrel. Ridiculous. Squirrel rubbish driver. Yeah, sorry for making a mistake. Right, I think we better pay the fees, haven't we? So that would cost $10,600 to clear all that. It's either that or we just go racking up more bills. See, the way I see it is, if we actually pay that, it resets the 10 grand, doesn't it? But if I actually just start driving other locomotives around the place, the most I'll ever pay is 10 grand. Because it will clear all the fees. The only time I need to pay that fee is actually when I want to buy a license. So what is the point in spending the money? As I park this thing up. We shall defer payment. Yeah, you can take jobs, you just can't buy a license. You've got to clear your fees before you buy a license. It will not let you take more jobs, are you sure? I thought it was only the license that was restricted. I thought it only restricted the license, but we'll find out. So if we leave all that there, the only problem is, in order to find this out, I actually try and give it a job, don't I? Well, let's figure out what we're going to do first. Battery H, thank you for 73 months. Watching Paul avoiding the fees. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Honey Badger, thank you for 7. Plagiato, thank you for gifting us up to Larry. Welcome back, Larry. Load and prepare a train with Neo Gamma apparel and footwear. And Novi Electronics for shipment. That's not a bad little shunting job, that, for 10 grand. I'm going to keep that one in mind. Machine factory, harbour and town. 3 drop-offs. Unload and store a train with excavators. For 15 grand. In 36 minutes. 3 drop-offs. I mean, they're paying quite well for shunting jobs. I think once you leave the area, Gordon, the job can't be validated anymore. 1 drop-off. That's a lot of meh. 10 grand. Well, this is no better than that one. It pays less and it's heavier, so why would I even take that? Inaccurate Marksman, thanks for 66 months. 2 pickups, prepare and load train for electronics. That's pretty much the same as that one, but for a different destination. 3 grand, nope. looking to see if there's any crazy ones. All empty cars. Oil well north. That's a hazmat too, so that can't happen. 21 grand to food factory. That's not bad, actually. I'm going to leave that there a second, because I'm wondering if that can combine with that one. The theory being that if you do that one, if you load and prepare a train for food factory, it will then be ready to go with that one to the same place. So, like, that's an option. £6 grand logistic haul. £31 grand to haul some empty cars to Orwell Central. Hello. Oh, it needs a long two. No. You scumbag. Wait a minute, though. Was there another job that went to Orwell? There was. That one. That one there. That's 40 grand right there. Oh, yeah, one's Orwell North. Ah, scumbag. One's Orwell Central. They're very different places. Let's not bother with that. Food factory in town. That requires a hazmat. 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 That requires a long two. The only problem is, if we get long two, I think it puts our... it puts our co-pay up by another 9 grand. Which is not the end of the world. So we're on about 10 grand. I've basically put our co-pay to 20 grand, roughly. Which is still quite a bit. But it only brings the job length down by 2%. However, there's 40 grand's worth of stuff there. 43 minutes to Orwell Central, double shunt it. Orwell Central is not that far away. It's literally near the steel mill, through the farm, and you're there. That's a pretty nice payday, that. That requires a long two as well. Food factory in town's a lot more difficult to get to. So if we're going to do the combo, it's going to be that combo, not that combo. That's all well north, if we can forget that. So then it comes down to, do we want to do... We could do some shunting, which will then generate another job for the food factory, I think. So we could then combine that with that. That will do 5 grand now. Then whatever the job makes plus that combined, probably looking at about 30 grand all in. Do a 30 grand job without buying a new license, or you do a 40 grand job, but you need a new license. And since they're logistic as well, they're going to be some faffing around when we get there. 24 minutes. Yeah, that's just the shunting, though. That's literally the shunting. So that shunting job, because it's a load and prepare a train, when you finish that, it will generate another job, which will be something the goods will then need to be sent to food factory. So it will generate another job, which we can then use with that one. Or combine the food factory freight and with the logistic on the floor. The food factory freight? Food factory freight. This one with the logistic on the floor. That one. You mean them two? 44 ton paying 6k. That's 27, 28. About 27 grand off that. No, the first job will still be there because if you pick this up and put it in your hand, it won't despawn it. So we'll carry that round and do that job, then pick up the job that comes out of it and do both. Or you skip that and do that one. I reckon a shunting job would be a lot. Look at that logistic job. That's 54 minutes for some reason. So what's going on with that? That's going to involve moving cars. And the food factory is actually a pain to get to. But it does mean we can go a different way. And it has the advantage of not needing a new license. That this Megabucks one needs a new license. So I think what we'll do, can I take a backup of this save? Let me back up this save. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in my hand so that won't despawn. I'm going to pick this up and see if we can do it. However, before I do that, I'm going to go and find the cars. SL97, a red and a green. It's going to be load and prepare. SL97. Chances are they're over here somewhere. SU04. Yeah, they're going to be empty cars, but where will it store them? I don't know. Where does it store empty cars? SL97. There's 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. We found 3 of the cars, but there's 4 here. 2 pickups, so there's another car somewhere else. Oh boy. It's not them. So 3 cars are here and 1 car's hiding somewhere. There's no drop frames here, so it's definitely you. 37, 30. These are all 37 still. 71. Where is this thing hiding out? $72. Could be in DRC. Well, we just checked, like, we just did F. I think we've already been to D and C. We went down there first, didn't we? I don't know where the other one is. It's like one car just sat somewhere. I'd really like to extract it before we start this job. These are the 3 of the 4. What do you mean, Larry? They were part with the S markings. Yeah, but, you know, where? 6S, 7S? You'd think it'd be one of these here. But they're all SL23. So it's not these 3. It is those 3 there, and there's another 1 car. I just... We already went down to D and C. We've done that already. Oh, what's that? Nope. They're all 36. It's not those sidings. That's out, that's in, that's a siding there. Are these all 89? I think these are all NH89. Yep. So it's not them, so one of these. They're all 45s. What the heck? So it's not D, so what? It's got to be C yard then? So it'd have to be in 1S. You just know it's going to be right at the end of this line. Absolute scumbaggery. Oh, 49. That's a separate unit. What? Where is it? This doesn't make any sense. The moment I start the job, it's going to tell me where it is, and I'm going to kick myself because I'm like, I'm sure I've been there. It's that it. You little scumbag. This entire row of cars here is 55, all the way to here, where the last one is not 55, and it breaks into another set there. So it's literally attached to the wrong set. So it's here. Blimey. That's just dirt, that is. Right, so you're going to have to pull this lot out of the way, shove it there or something, and then grab that one. Right, we'll take one of these, but I think these have got more fuel, I think. That's full on fuel, we'll take that. Do we need one or two for this job? Two. Okay, we better grab that as well then. It's already attached. Where is it we're going with this job? Food factory. So are we heading... Wait a minute. Are we heading east out of here? We're going to go and try that east run, aren't we? So I need to be facing east when I do this. Which means I can probably... Actually, let's go and grab the rest. Let's go and pull those out of position. They're also in the wrong place, aren't they? Actually, for the loading, it doesn't matter. Phil, I've not been on it at all. I know there were a few points in front, but I've not had a chance to have any of my attempts yet. I've got like 14 attempts I've not even done. What I don't get though, Phil, is why are we in a group now and not just against another clan? Yeah, as long as we don't lose the harbour, Costa will be fine. Rip. Which I'm bound to that logo, not that logo. I keep doing this to myself. I was test driving the super battleships yesterday. They fire insane amounts. The sky was filled with missiles. What are the super battleships? Next one above tier 10. Oh god. Right, where is it we're going? That one. It's this here, isn't it, I think? Thank you, Joachim. And thanks for 26 months. Have you bought the MU connection? Nope. I wouldn't call it a fiasco. It takes a certain amount of, skill, but what's the point in bumping up my numbers right now when I don't need to? How much dollar? Well, it's hard to say because we owe some money. I'm kind of hoping I won't have to clear my fees yet and still be able to take some jobs, but we're going to find out. We're doing something for science right now. should have dropped one off before I did that. Did I drop one off? I did drop one off, didn't I? I already planned ahead. Yeah, the one I want is back there, isn't it? I disconnected it. Have you what? Got the pump cars? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, you mean that thing in Bob's garage? Yeah. Yeah, the first time you get it, it's a bit of fun, but can't bother with it. It's like £5 grand. £5 grand for the key. Why on the front car or the back car? Front car. Exactly. There's no point spending that money on a thing I'm not even going to use. Tom. So we do this, we then create a loading job, and then we take all of it. Do this, start creating another job to the factory. It's going to be fun. I've not been to the factory for a while on that road. Right, SL97, SL97. Bob's Gym equipment will have a use in simulator if you're on the harder settings. Who needs gym equipment when you have engines? Exactly. So this is probably going to go down to the deloading bay, isn't it? I imagine. I think on the hardest setting, this is no fast travel teleports. Cheapest travel is a car. Wait, what about pressing F and just teleporting around? Will that not even be a thing? How's that going to work? I ain't getting around this map by hand carting it. What do you think? You've got to be kidding me. Ain't nobody got time for that. F will be limited to like 1 meter. What's the point? What is the point in having an F key that does that, right? If it's only going to go a meter, there's literally no point in having it. Let me go right into loading bay. It's going to be 7L, isn't it? I imagine. Where's the, let's hand the shunting job in. Well, that answers that question. That answers that question. You can indeed, as I thought, take jobs when you owe fees. You just can't get a license. Which means you can rack up a massive bill doing multiple jobs, and until you need a license, there's no point paying it off. And you maximise the benefit of your copay. Why does it depend how many fees you owe, Phoenix? Is there a limit? What's the limit? Crawley, think of 61. Yeah, what's the limit? Does it mention it on the wiki or something? Well, how do you know there's a limit if you don't know what the limit is? Squirrel think. Come on, Tom. Flex your wiki muscles. Come on, you know you want it. Because you've hit it. That might be an earlier game. You might have been dreaming that. You might have dreamt that you hit a limit. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to see how far we can push it for science. And then we'll write the wiki page. I'll get Tom to submit a wiki entry. Load the following cars at cargo D7L. Unload them at E11O. E11O. That's not what it's starting the clock. I mean, it says unload the cars, but I'm thinking we'll park there and just leave them connected and then pick up the job. Oh, so I think we'll need to turn around. Coming out of D. Yeah, we're going to have to turn around at C because we're going to be leaving this place east. From the wiki build 85, added dynamic fee tolerance. Job suspension will now tolerate fees depending on the percentage of your overall wealth. Your current fee tolerance can be C listed in stats. Stats. Where do you see stats? Alright, we'll have a look in a second. We'll see what our tolerance is. Venomeister, thank you for gifting a sub to Costel. Welcome back, Costel. Good spot. I don't know why that didn't go, though. Must have stood one on me. Wowzers. Thank you for 10 months. Wowzers. That reminds me of them stupid adverts. Woucher. You've seen those? Yeah, there are some adverts on TV that are genuinely annoying, and that falls into the annoying category. Like, there'll be some girl having a leg waxed or something, and the person, like, rips off the sticky paper, and she's like, "Woucher!" Who comes out with this stuff? Falmer, thank you for 82. It works, so you're talking about ads. But not in a good way. It doesn't make me want to buy the products. I've never gone to the Woucher website. I've literally never used it. So although I might be talking about it, I'm talking about it in a negative way. And it's not made me buy it, which is the whole point of advertising. I don't agree all PR is good PR. Where are we going with this? E11. Oh. Let's go and prep. Out this way, and go left. Keep left, and then E11O is going to be... I think it's far left by look of it. Is it far left? No, that's 10. It was 11 then. Why is it all the way over on that side? Oh, US broadcast telly is just actually horrendous. I have experienced it, and I can confirm I would literally never watch it. It's awful. It's like I would say US TV is unwatchable. Minutes of ads per hour on UK TV. It's not so much that, it's the way they do it in the States. Like in the UK, it's a lot. The way they drop ads in and out is a lot more. You can work around it. America just throws them constantly at you with no sort of. There's no transition between a program and an ad. It just drops the ad in. Like you're in the middle of a film or you're in the middle of a drama or something, you're just getting into the character and all of a sudden, boom, in comes a Bud Light advert. You're like, what just happened? It genuinely ruins the content. Which is why I say it's unwatchable. Do we physically need to uncouple this? It says uncouple. Alright, we'll uncouple them anyway, I suppose. Okay, let's go and find out. This will generate another job. $8,400. Oh, look. Oh, look. They want us to move some stuff. FH83. FH83. Lovely jubbly. Right, and what was the other one? FH37, which we're going to put on the back. FH37. Where did we find that again? Was it that one? There it is. FH37. 37, 37. That's that lot. Important messages, yeah. They're not important messages. We'll be right back after these important messages. I got to go back in a sec, Larry, to hand the jobs in, so we'll have a look at the stats then. Matt, thank you for 200 bits, and you're welcome, sir. At least you haven't just had to talk about Shadow Legends to us. Or AG Greens. What's that? Wait, I know what Shadow Legends is. AG Green. Is that Athletic Greens? Like that food stuff? Am I not watching the F1? I'm not sure what gives you that idea at all. Yes, Athletic Greens, I've never tried it, but I know people that have. And it looks like radioactive. It looks like something that you would skim off the top of a very dirty pond. Like, you know, that kind of green algae stuff. It looks like that. And somebody who tried it said to me it was absolutely awful. Like, really rank. I have no desire to try it. But yeah, it's like one of those in thing with all the trendy, all the health trending Instagrammers. I didn't swear. I didn't swear at all. I just pressed the beep button. What word did I say? No. That's entrapment. What word did I say? Purged. Exactly on the meat sheet. It was for emphasis. Can confirm I did not actually swear. Oh, slightly overcooked the break. Go on, you can do it. Really? Okay. We are all set up. Ready to get eastbound and down. Or rather up. Eastbound and up is probably what we're doing. Let's have a look at the old stats. Current money, 195,000. Co-payment remaining, 10,000. Fee tolerance, 23,400. Wait, what? I owe more than that, don't I? 23 grand? Time bonus deadline total plus 1%. Hang on a minute. 23,000. What do I owe? How does that make sense? I literally owe more than 23. I don't get it. What do you mean when I exceed more than 23 grand? What do you think that is? I don't know if it's per loco. I've no idea. You're the experts here. Okay, so we've got that one, which is the big one at the back. So we're going to be dropping that one off first. That's the main one we want the bonus for, and then we've got that one. They're both on 54 minutes. What have we done with my clock game? 54 minutes. So that would be 54 minutes there, wouldn't it? Once your copay goes beyond 23k. But it can't go beyond 23k. My copay is 10,000. Is it the loco limit? I don't know. Right, let's start the clock on that. And we'll hand that job in. Hand that job in. Why do I feel like I'm sliding a bit? Why am I sliding? Game, why am I sliding? What's going on? Random. Right, we're going to bind that to this vehicle. Okay, so we're going to go up here, fork right, over the goods factory, keep left, spiral down, factory town. Food factory town, there we go. Needs to go into 6i. The main one is this, which needs to go into C4i. C6i and C4i. C4i is the main one. Coming in from the northeast. C is there. Coming in from the northeast. C4i is not listed. There's C49 northeast. So it's literally left and in. That's what we're doing. Tessor, thank you for 48 months, 4 years, happy anniversary. Now, I don't know this route anywhere near as well as the other ones, so this will be fun. There we go. 2.3, flipping heck. Okay. So we're okay at that point. engine's getting warm, which is great because the incline's about to get worse. I think we'll get the DE6 today, yeah. Just trying to cool this one down a little bit. It's getting hot pretty quickly. AI traffic is on the list of future plans. I'm not sure how they're going to do that, given everything's single track. It's going to be weird. This is a struggle. And the locos are overheating as well. Don't think we're going to make it up here, you know. We're not going to hill start it, and unless this thing flattens out soon, we're in trouble. 2.6 down to a 0.8. Okay, it's about to get easier. But my engines are about to blow up, so... No, it's going to 1.6. Rip. Thank you for 2 months, Sam dudes. I don't think one engine can hold it at 1.6. Heck of a hill, isn't it? Maybe this was a DE6 hole, not a DE2. Thanks. Really need to get to a flat bit. I don't know where the flat bit is though. I did save, yeah. Well. does this hill never end? This is the problem with the shunts, you just can't keep them cool. There's only so much swapping around you can do. And you really need a flat bit. Like, the alternative is to stop, let them cool down, and then hill start the whole lot, but that's a lot of fun as well. Does this hill actually flatten out? Oh, it's about to get to a flat bit. It's literally about to level out. The sand's half gone. I'm hoping this is the biggest hill, but who knows? You gotta do these things for science. Yes, there's a sand limit, look. Right there, above the sand button. See, that's a level terrain coming up. We get over this, out of this tunnel, it should flatten out, we can cool down a little bit. Ooh, that was rough. That was rough, that was. How long have we got before it kicks us again? Speed limit's increasing. Presume this is all flat for a bit. Okay. Oops. Lost myself. There we go. Looks like we're okay for a bit. Cool the engines off. Don't know if we're going to get the time bonus. Fan switch doesn't do anything currently. It will do though in simulator. Right, so we're coming up to a junction that we need to turn right on. Tunnels are okay. Let's see what this limit is on this junction. Level ground. So when they make you teleport 1 meter, what are you going to do if you fall off a bridge? It's like Railroads Online, but without the teleportation mod, or the flying mod. Like, you just can't even get back on the track that you're building. Okay, so what we're looking at. Keep right through there. I like that bit when we go over the goods factory. That always looks nice. That looks like a sharp left. Spiral down. It's quite a scenic route, this one. Solid Bond, thank you for 88 months. I could probably lift and coast for a bit. I don't know if there's any more climb to do. Yeah, it'd be nice when they get rid of all the glitching trees and stuff. Right, 0.6% coming up. There we go again. Yeah, I'm hoping the other half will be going downhill, otherwise we may well run out of fuel. We shall see.